Okay, this is the graph of y equal to 4 sine x plus 1. Same as per normal. What do we actually look out for?
A.
A. What's the value of A here?
4.
4. This A is the amplitude, am I right?
Yes.
This tells you that your maximum value is
4.
4. But your minimum value?
4.
Negative 4. At the start. Later it may change. What's the value of B? 1. This tells you that one complete cycle in 360. I'm going to repeat this over and over again. Tomorrow is the same thing. Now, C tells you 1. What does 1 tell you? It's positive 1. Means it's going to move up by 1 unit. Okay, now we're going to put this into a diagram. Just now, those kind of question is worth 1 mark. This kind of question is worth 2 marks because of this thing called plus 1. But how do we put it into a diagram? Be patient with me. Please take a look first. This margin thing, I don't need to show you anymore. Am I right? Okay. 4 doesn't mean 4 margin. You can still use 2 margin. You want to use 4 margin, go ahead. Because sometimes you've got difficulty when the diagram gets too big. So 4 can still make use of 2 margin. So as per normal, I'll indicate 4, negative 4. Alright? Then I have my intervals. But remember, you do not draw the C first. You always draw your A and B inside first. The C later. If I were to draw, where do I start from? 4 or 0? This is the sine graph. You will always start from 0. Put a dot. After 0, where will it go to? Shen Jun? 4. Put a dot on top of 90. After the maximum, you go back to 0. Go back to negative 4 before it comes up. So I'm going to join. If your curve is too sharp, always make an effort to erase. Take note, I only drew the original curve of A and B. This is the original curve of 4 sine x. Now, I need to introduce a new curve. Because the curve that is required has a plus 1. What does the plus 1 tell you? It means that every single point down here all shift up by 1 unit. But you don't have to shift every single point. I said on the diagram, you do point by point on those critical points that I did just now. This is at 0. Am I right? If you shift up by 1, it will become 1. So instead of having just 4 here, I need a number 5. So I put a dot at number 5 again. This 0 shift up by 1. This is the negative 4. If I shift up by 1, it becomes a negative 3. So you realize just now, Mr. Liu mentioned got 2 margin for 4 units. If I shift up by 1, I just shift up by half a margin. So your diagram will not be too big. So, same thing, this one shift up to negative 3 before it goes up to 1 again. Point by point, this point, up 1 point, up 1 unit, up 1 unit, up 1 unit, up 1 unit. Then, I join the new one. And please label your new diagram. Then you ask me, Mr. Liu, there are 2. How to label? The bottom one, if you need to, draw an arrow. The one on top, draw another arrow. Question? Okay, Sanjay, stop. This is the end of today's lesson. Copy this one. I'll